Destiny is a juggernaut of a game. With its rumored $500 million budget, expectations of the game were naturally quite high. Bungie has created a fun experience with Destiny. Playing the game with friends is an absolute delight. Destiny is also very pleasing to the eye and the ears, but the story is unfortunately quite lackluster and surprisingly generic. Let's look at the story in a bit more detail, shall we? The voice acting in Destiny is superb. I mean, when you have Peter Dinklage, Nathan Fillion, Gina Torres, and Bill Nighy in the same science fiction video game, can you really go wrong with the voice acting? Not really. In Destiny, you play a Guardian tasked with defending Earth's galaxy. So you basically play a Guardian of the galaxy. I mean, how awesome is that, right? We learn in the prologue that the game takes place 700 years from today. Earth's inhabitants have inhabited Venus, Mars, and the Moon, and a moon-sized object called the Traveler hovers over Earth and makes everything more prosperous for Earthians. Unfortunately, due to the Traveler's arrival, races of aliens attack Earth. This attack leaves Earth, Mars, Earth's moon, and Venus pretty devastated. The human population is left in ruins. As a Guardian, it is your job to save humans and the galaxy from these alien races. Intrigued yet? I definitely was when I started the game and learned all of this in the first 5 minutes. Destiny's story only gets more and more generic from there. As soon as your character is introduced, you are tasked with saving the Traveler by pushing back the aliens. Every mission is virtually the exact same thing. You go in and kill the evil aliens, then you kill the boss alien, and then you leave. There's really no character development in the game. You never find yourself too invested in any character because nothing is really developed by way of plot either. It is disappointing how little story there actually is in the game. It is more of a collection of levels, rather than a game with any sort of plot. The gameplay is where the game shines the most. Destiny is a first-person shooter with RPG elements. You pick a class for your character as you start the game, and there is a pretty great collection of special abilities tied to each class. You level up your special abilities as you gain experience points. As you gain more awesome jumps and secondary attacks, the gameplay becomes fluid and fast. It's easy to feel like an action hero as you double jump and land on top of an enemy for an awesome melee attack, or power slide behind an object to take cover from enemy fire. I love the weapon variety in Destiny. Some weapons are familiar weapons from today's age, like the auto rifle for instance, and then there are the weapons that are quite unfamiliar, like the fusion rifle. I truly appreciate how powerful handguns are as well. Most of the great TV and movie space gunslingers, like Han Solo and Malcolm Reynolds, use pistols. It's nice to be able to use a hand cannon as a primary weapon and not feel like you are at a disadvantage. My main criticism of the gameplay is that a major part of Destiny is grinding for loot. After level 20, if you want to try your hand at some of the difficult raid missions, you are expected to play the same levels over and over again in order to get better and better gear. The variety of missions is pretty lousy in Destiny. If you aren't playing with friends, playing levels repeatedly can get old extremely fast. The look of Destiny on the PS4 is really gorgeous. The draw distance is spectacular. Every map is large and beautifully detailed. I love the fact that Venus is a garden planet. I was in awe when I first reached the moon and looked up to see Earth in the sky. It is those little details that really made me feel immersed in the world of Destiny. How good is the music in video games nowadays, eh? The music of Destiny is extremely epic. Marty O'Donnell did a superb job creating an awesome science fiction atmosphere. The music makes you feel like you're a character in a space TV show or movie. I definitely saw some awesome similarities between the Destiny soundtrack and the soundtrack of classic space shows such as Battlestar Galactica or Firefly. There is no doubting that Destiny is a very fun game to play with friends. The game definitely sounds and looks incredible. It has some solid gameplay, but not enough mission variety. It has fantastic voice acting, but an extremely generic storyline. The question is, do you like games that expect you to spend a lot of your time grinding for loot? If you do, you will love Destiny. If not, the lack of story might leave you unsatisfied.